here we are entering the garden for another update. You see we have some composting still, because it's September or October 1st, and the temperature is still in the 70s, which is quite ridiculous. As you can see, a lot of things over here are not growing. We had some weed infestations that took place. You can see we have sweet peppers there that are flowering, but no fruit has been produced yet. And over here, if you see, zoom in there, we have some carrots that have been doing quite well. Behind them to the right, you can see the pak choi. That was after one of our big harvests that we had last week. We even have some blooming nasturtium right here, along with a few tomato plants. If we move over this way, you can see we have milkweed still standing, but dying. I think this is what happens, or not getting enough water. It has been very dry in Minnesota lately. That's why this garden looks so amazing right now, because everything is getting the chance to bloom with the warm weather. As you can see, we have the zinnias over here doing marvelous. I should cut them all off, form one giant bouquet. Sunflowers are my favorite. As you can see, they are huge. And they have lots of blooms, which is crazy, because it means they're all doing well. As you can see, from the south side of the garden, it's very colorful, because you have the sunflowers on the right and the zinnias on the left. So we move closer back to the center of the garden. We can see lots of green in the middle. It's pak choi over on your left, radishes, beets, and turnips in there as well. If you zoom in there, you can see our beets that are growing, about to be harvested any day now. It is approximately day 65 of the garden, so those are doing well. We move around to the edge of the garden and we can look at our squash. If we pull back some of these leaves, you can see squash under here, and then our largest squash is right there, which is pretty neat, because I didn't really think this was going to work. Now, this is my prized garden item at the moment, a small but growing pumpkin. As I said, it's October 1st, so we have 30 days until Halloween. I think that'd be cool for that to pan out. Over here you have some milkweed that's doing really well, actually, compared to up yonder. Behind them you can see some kohlrabi plants that are doing very healthy, as well as right here next to the 10 to 12 foot pumpkin vine. Lastly, we have our Love Lies Bleeding amaranth plant, the only one that managed to make it, and that is doing well. Hopefully we can seed out and plant more of them next year, but you gotta start somewhere, so that's pretty awesome. This is the other pumpkin that we have. The vine is quite lengthy as well. Unfortunately, we don't have any fruiting pumpkins yet, so looks grim, but we'll keep an eye out for that situation. There you have it. This is Steve's garden blooming in early October.